Welcome. We're now going to take a journey so that we can find your personal spirit guide. I'm so glad that you've come here to join this exploratory exploration, but what I needed to do straight away is simply to relax. Relax all of your body, focus on your breathing, ideally in through the nose and out through the mouth. Find a relaxing spot to lay down and let yourself just drift into calmness. Quieten your mind and your thoughts. Drift deeper now. Drift down into the depths of your subconscious reality, the place where your dreams are created and instincts and primitive urges reside, having formed long ago before humanity evolved. And on this day we are going to seek out your spirit animal. This animal symbolises many of your strengths and your weaknesses, your unconscious urges and your strongest desires. You may encounter through this process mythical beasts that represent certain aspects of your personality, but be assured that any animal that you encounter is familiar to you, and therefore it is completely safe to be in its presence during this experience. So before we embark on your quest, we are going to protect you even further by surrounding your spirit and your soul with an aura of pure, unadulterated love and light. Visualize yourself now standing on the edge of a beautiful, calm, empty beach. In the sky above you is the brightest rainbow you have ever seen. Stretch out your arms and invite the rainbow into your life, sending out to it every ounce of love in your being to let it know that it is welcomed with joy. The rainbow is attracted to you by an unseen magnetic force, and it draws closer and closer towards you. And in a moment, the rainbow surrounds your physical body, bathing you in a spectrum of colourful light. Away from the glare of the sun, the rainbow forms a cocoon of pure love that surrounds you from head to toe. The colours begin to diffuse and blend into one, lending their strength to this one perfect hue. The colour of the halo can be chosen by you. Would it be red, like a wild strawberry, or vibrant orange, or yellow, like the yellow of an egg oak? Perhaps you'll choose green, your favourite shade of tranquil monastery garden, or blue from the still calm lake that reflects the sky's, beautiful reflection. Or you may go for indigo, the colour of the night sky, or a king's cloak, or a violet flower with the same name. See, sense, or experience the light of your chosen colour as it forms an aura around you that sends out a warm, comforting glow. And you are still standing there at the edge of the beach. It's time to walk further across the soft sands to the ocean that lies ahead. Feel the warmth. Feel the warm sand beneath your bare feet, and notice how it becomes cooler as you approach the damper areas where the waves have splashed and sprayed. Looking out over the ocean, it seems to stretch out to infinity. The sun sparkles and shimmers as it reflects the light, and it dances over the ocean very calmly. In the distance, you can make out the shape of a faraway island. Kind of strain your eyes, sheltering them from the glare of the sun with your hands. Like a mirage, it suddenly disappears from your view. So you step forward, you venture into the sea. Surprisingly, the water is warm and welcoming and invites you further into the waters. Your legs are heavy as you wade further, and all of a sudden you find yourself swimming effortlessly into the depths. The waves carry you as though you were a small infant, and you find yourself rolling over onto your back and just enjoying the experience. All the while you are going further and further into the ocean, and it takes no effort at all. No need to swim or lift your head so you don't get wet. It's as though something else is carrying you on its back. And feeling sleepy, you naturally close your eyes and go with the flow, trusting your guidance to protect you and keep you safe, as it always does. In your dream, as you drift off, you are flying. You are flying high in the sky with a yellow-chested bird that takes you under its wing and welcomes you into its migrating flock. You notice how the birds just seem to glide through the air with no need for sustenance. They sing their sweet song together. It's beautiful. And amazingly, you find you can understand the birds' language. They're singing about faraway lands where the spirit of all animal creatures and insects live, and how they enjoy their peaceful existence and progress through many spiritual planes as their spirituality has evolved. They call it a paradise, and that's where the birds tell you that they are going. They say they are going home and that you can travel with them and choose the spirit animal that you would like to guide you through your transition through this earthly world. They sing of friendly elephants that walk with tigers and bears without fear of being hunted. On this island, they all love each other regardless of the species they belong to. You have a bird's eye view over the ocean and can now clearly see the island that you are rapidly approaching. As you descend, you notice how there is no difference in the pressure like there was on a plane, and you realise that you are on a different type of plane. You are going deeper and deeper down, and in the instant you are back on the ocean, being carried on the back of a friendly dolphin. You realise the dolphin has been carrying you this whole time, keeping you safe. Other dolphins, seals, whales and ocean creatures swim over to greet their new guest, and they perform their welcoming ritual of the sea dance, somersaulting in the air, humming and singing in harmonious synchronicity. They teach you their dance and songs, and as you mingle with them, you learn how kind and affectionate they are, and how they look out for the seafaring humans in distress, so that they can guide them to safety. A shark swims by, baring its teeth, but the other animals are amused and tell you it is just usually grumpy, and it's their way that they are accustomed to it. And you smile and you wave back at the shark, and it disappears into the ocean. As you play in the shallow waters, you become familiar with the personalities of these different sea creatures and realise that they are not so different from you and I. After a while, you decide to explore the land. You shake off the water and step over to the wet sand until a path appears where the sand is dry and leads to the rest of the island. The first spirit animal that you notice is an elephant. He crouches down so that you can climb on its back, and you slowly trundle on dry land. As you venture forward, this gentle giant tells you of its love for its family, and you realise that although he may appear large and clumsy at first, he is being very careful as baby elephants playfully begin to trot by your side, sometimes getting under his slow, heavy legs. You reach the end of the path and view all around its exotic and majestic greenery. Some areas are very jungle-like, with thick trees and tangles of bushes and vibrant wildflowers. Different species of monkeys leap playfully like children from branch to branch, performing silly antics. Others hang upside down before daring to jump to their playmates. On a mound of soft earth in the distance you notice lions with their cubs, some lazily sleeping as the world goes by, others walking proudly back and forth as though owning and overseeing the rest of the jungle. A large tortoise strolls slowly and methodically up to the cubs, occasionally raising its head before disappearing back into its shell. The cubs are fascinated and begin to lick the tortoise shell as it peeps out shyly. After a while, the cubs try to taunt the tortoise and edge their way by the tortoise, who stubbornly refuses to move until it is ready to do so. An elegant, creamy brown giraffe stirs from its dreams. The tall animal strains its neck to see what is happening before ambling back to its place by the wild apricot tree. You notice how handsome and graceful this giraffe is, oozing confidence as it stands head and shoulders above the rest of the animal kingdom. And then a brave tiger comes forward to challenge the giraffe. The tiger is graceful too, but is also highly competitive and unpredictable. When the giraffe looks concedingly down at the tiger turns on its charm to get its own way, but the giraffe will move when it is ready. From high in its tree, a wise owl watches over the potential thing that's going on between the giraffe and the tiger and decides that it's time for it to intervene. The owl is worldly wise, and it is eloquent. It imparts its wisdom in a serene and confident manner, knowing that it will be listened to and heeded. The other animals in the jungle are in awe of the owl and its air of mystery and difference. The tiger slouches off to find another outlet for its wily ways, but you know that all the animal spirits and will never harm each other. And so, as you explore your surroundings, you come across just about every animal under the sun. You see thoughtful, tender-hearted but nervous rabbits in their impetuous state of curiosity, and hares who have a reputation for being impulsive and irrational and even promiscuous at times. You see highly strung, unpredictable, nevertheless graceful and intuitive deer, and warm-hearted horses with unbounding energy and enthusiasm. You walk with delicate mice that spend their time working for themselves, and you realise these tiny animals have so much intelligence and drive. And then there's a spirit rat with energy and the flexible approach to life. They are quick-witted, practical and highly ambitious, and rely strongly on their wit. There is the dog that is friendly, obedient and eager to please, and the cat that is wild and independent but also has a tendency to laziness. You are now walking and mingling with all these animals and more, and as you do so you get to know their individual personalities, their strengths and their weaknesses, and any other information that will help you to decide which to choose as your spirit animal. Or they may have already chosen you, in which case your personal spirit animal will make itself known to you in some way right now. Do you see them? This is your spirit animal. What animal is it? What's its name? That's good. You have now chosen your spirit animal, or it has chosen you. Tell it anything you feel that it needs to know in order to guide you in the best possible way. Your spirit animal reassures you that it will be there for you whenever you need it. You can also learn more about yourself and the subconscious forces that drive you. And with your spirit animal to guide you, you know that you are safe to encounter your own personal development in a way known only to you and your spirit animal. So now that you are armed with this new friendship, this new companion, this new insight, it's now time for you to leave this beautiful island and return to your normal everyday life and level of conscious awareness. But you have somehow discovered secrets from within your soul today, things about you that you previously wasn't aware of. And over the coming days and weeks and months and years, you will feel your spirit animal's presence. Be gentle and respectful with it. Treat it with loving kindness and treat yourself the same way and others that you meet. Your dolphin friend is waiting to take you back safely to your homeland. The birds in the sky look kindly down upon you as the spirit of your chosen animal is within and without you. So return to the here and now, knowing that you have and always will have your spirit guide with you at all times.